We'll see if this works. I've got a blinding light in my background. Someone's on here. Someone was. I wonder if I did something wrong and made 2 live streams. I wonder. Let me go in here and see. Maybe I did. This one's not popping up. Anybody on here? Someone's on here. I wonder if I did something wrong. What if I did something wrong? I'm good at doing something wrong. Say, Grandma Ray, yes. Do I have 2 live streams going? I'm checking to see, because I just made the notification thing. So I didn't actually, I don't know how they do that with Facebook. Listen to my butt. With YouTube. Let's see, what does it say? Well, Captain Jack said that he was going to be listening at least. Let's see what it says. Tina is live. 6 watching. There's 6 watching? Oh, yeah, there's 6 watching. Hey, you guys gotta say something. I guess it's working. 2 waiting, scheduled for 9, 10, 6:30. Well, isn't it? Yeah, it's 6:30. Okay. Scheduled for 6 or notify me. Okay, so 2 is, I guess you guys were, you and Jack was waiting. So now I'm 19. Holy crap. Hey, how you guys doing? Long time no see. Hey, Grandma Ray. You're funny. Yeah, there's some interesting things going on. Have you guys ever had those weird days where no matter what you try and do, something is always going to go wrong? You're famous now. Had to go in under a different link. Yeah. You would go in under a different link? This link, yeah, because that was just to schedule it. I didn't actually go live on that one. Hey, Olivia. How you doing? I had one of those weird days where from my heater not working to buying a new pair of shoes and getting gum all over them. So yeah, that's one of the weird days. Hey Nancy, how you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna try and go on here a little more often. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I just finished a series of my videos of the Upper Peninsula, and in the next video I'll be coming back from it. So yeah, I've got about a month and a half of stuff to catch up with. So, you know, it's just when you're doing stuff and you're not in Signal and you're too busy to stop and do a video, you end up just enjoying yourself. just like everybody else would, you know. Everybody else wants to enjoy having fun and going places and not having to worry about, oh, I gotta do a video. Until I start getting paid for this stuff, yeah, when I start getting paid for it, then it'll make a bigger difference, you know. But I'm not venturing with Amanda yet. Yeah, not even, or Chrome from Van City Van Life. Yeah, I'm not one of those people yet. But yeah, I was able to fix my diesel heater. I don't know if you guys even know what a diesel heater is, or if you guys have a diesel heater your own self in your vans, or if you're doing the van stuff, if you're doing part-time, full-time, weekend warrior, as they call it. Yeah, it's a whole lot different when you're living in it, because you know everybody makes a big deal about, oh, I'm in the van, I'm doing van life, but in reality, it's just you're just living, you're just in here living, and you know the silly, you know, van life title just kind of, and for me it goes away. I have to remind myself, you know, a little bit, because it's just like it's just home, you know, it's home, and I'm doing the same stuff I would in my other home that I had 5 years ago, in my real home that I had. I had a trailer that I lost in 2020, March of 2020. So yeah, so I can't garden. I can't garden like I was, and I don't have as much space, but that means, you know, I don't have to worry about having that much crap to be sorting out and giving, you know, giving away and figuring out and having and making room for it and whatever, all that good stuff. But so yeah, so van life is kind of, everybody's worried about van life. Where are you gonna park? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do all that? This year, I'm gonna really be testing the waters. Yeah, there's. Thank you, Nancy. I'm really gonna be testing the waters because I'm gonna go to the M25. That's a meetup. If you guys are in Michigan, please, you can even come and do a day trip. You don't have to camp out if you don't have nothing and you're too shy or you're not prepared. You could go there and do a day trip and just hang out with all of us and, you know, meet some new friends and stuff like that. It's at the oh god, M25 is at the Lake of Dreams campground in Merrill, Michigan. Yeah, Lake of Dreams, yeah, Merrill, Michigan, Merrill, Merrill, Michigan. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing that September 18th to the 21st. Yeah, 21st. Yeah, I might even be there, you know, earlier or longer, whatever. And there's always music. There's always trivia. There's always jumping in the lake, even if it's hot or cold out. Thanks to Captain Jack. So we all gotta go and jump in the lake. You know, we gotta. It's kind of a tradition now. It's like it's called puddle jumping, but it's more or less just, you know, you just jumping in just for the heck of it. The light behind your head is bright. Well, because it's dark. Is that better? Let me see if I can turn on another light. These don't work all that well. I need some better lights. Is that better? This message is held for review. Uh-oh. Okay. The light. Okay. Well, I hope that's better. Let me know if it is, Grandma Ray. Yes, you can be seen better now. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, correct me. I make lots of mistakes, as you guys know. So after M25, we're supposed to be going to Kentucky, to the Mellow Marshall's meetup in Kentucky, Mellow Nomadic Adventures. And I'm supposed to be going down there, and that's from the 26th to the 28th. And then I'm going to be free birding it. Yeah, I'm going to be just taking it easy and seeing what I can get into. Maybe I'll stay around Kentucky a little bit, check some stuff out, and then check some stuff out in Tennessee. And, you know, I like that top you're wearing. Oh, you can be seen better now. Okay. Yeah. So, I'll be with some friends, play with Captain Jack, and who knows, whoever wants to go along, we'll be able to just scour the area. Us northerners are going to be checking out some south stuff. Probably trying to keep warm, because we're all going to be trying to avoid a winter. We might be able to try and avoid a winter, we might not be able to try and avoid it. But we're going to give it our best shot. I won't know until I try, right? So, yeah. We're going to try it. And, so, because I want to check off Tennessee off my list. It's going down there and spending the night and seeing different things. So, that'll be nice. I wanted to show you a couple of things. You know how I got the map? So I still have Tennessee. I can probably put Alabama on there. And Arkansas I can put on there. I haven't updated this lately. I haven't updated my map thingy. I need to. So yeah, Tennessee is the only one that I really need to explore more on. And Arkansas and... Well, I really haven't done too much in Louisiana. So, Louisiana, Mississippi. I'll be trying to work on that, maybe. Maybe if I can get down to Florida, that'd be nice. So, yeah. So yeah, I still have a whole lot of the West Coast to do. A whole lot of it. Smoky Mountains? Yes, Smoky Mountains. Yes. Smoky Mountains for sure. That's what I'm going to try and do. Try and go to Dollywood. Yeah. Is there any other places that you guys want to see? Hey, Jody, how you doing? Any places that you really think I should see in Tennessee? Please tell me now. Any places that you really love, that would be really cool for me to see. That would be awesome if you would let me know. But we're also working with limited funds. Yeah, we're working with limited funds. But I do want to go to Tennessee. And then I plan on trying to go to a little bit of places here and there, but not too much. Gatlinburg. Okay. Yeah, that's on my list. I want to try and almost like after I do some stuff, I'll probably be hibernating as winter progresses. And trying to do low-key and like be catching up on my videos. I'm going to be working on that harder this week. I'm going to put out a couple more videos. I'll probably put out the next video tomorrow. So yeah. And my videos do better if it's like in the later part of the day. The morning sucks for me. No one's there to watch it. So it's probably going to be the nighttime. Like between 5 and 7. Yeah, 5 and 7 is my go-to time where more people are on here. And I've been adding stuff to the van and to help the channel and, you know, and to help me, of course. So yeah, so I think it's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to have some cool trips. This would be my real first time of being like a, what they call a nomad. Nomad. I hope I'm not too mad during the day. Yeah, like, don't worry. Be happy. Oh, yeah, you can't be, when you're out, you know, you just gotta be careful. So that's what I'm worried about is the wintertime driving. So that's when I'm going to be in the south. So, I can try and hang out down there. And I don't know how long I'll be down there. I may be down there for a couple of months, or I may be down there for the whole winter. Or I may just be traveling. I may go to Florida. I may go to, who knows where I might go. So, I'll see. I'm going to try and do lives more. I might try and stick to Wednesday. I might try and stick to 6:30. And maybe if I can't do them every week, maybe I'll do them every other week. To give you guys a break. To give you guys a break, yeah. That might be a good thing to start off with. Bi-weekly. Yeah. I think that sounds good for me for right now. Bi-weekly on Wednesday at 6:30. What do you guys think? Is there any other channel that is messing you guys up right now from seeing Trump loves you? Long time. What? Okay. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore that. Hey, how you doing? I'm in my 93 road trek. Yeah, I've had it since October. And then that for me. What's not for you? Grand Marie is saying hello at what it do. Oh, yeah. I'm jealous. I've been seeing pictures. Oh, cool. Well, my Facebook is still hacked. Yeah, I still got my Facebook hacked and my Instagram hacked. So I'm on TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, go on to TikTok and you can see some of my silly little posts. Sometimes I do the ones that are, they already have like the song going on, or like a little meme that you can word out in like maybe a sentence or two. You know, like the one I did. I did one that be careful whose table you sit at, because you might end up on the menu. Or, I like that one because that actually happened to me. Yeah, be careful whose table you sit at, because you might end up on the menu. Yes. Okay, so then there was another one that I did where I'm built different. I'm built different. Incorrectly. Makes me need a lot of help, but I'm built different. You hear me? There's some funny ones in there, and then there's some sad ones in there. I bet you would be good. Nobody I know is live Wednesday, 6:30, unless Captain Jack pops up. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we'll schedule that in. Bi-weekly. Because, is it next week? Wait, let's make sure I'm not screwing up myself. Let's make sure I'm not messing up myself. Hold on. Let me get my planner. Get the planner. Because I don't want to be at N25 and then have to do a live. You know, that won't work for me. And see, I'm working on my computer. That's why the one picture of the schedule is me on my computer. Because I'm only, what, 2 months behind in videos? No big deal, right? Let's see. April, July, September. Today is today's Wednesday the 10th. Tomorrow's September 11th. Next Wednesday will be the 17th. But I'm not doing a live on the 17th. I'd be doing another live on the 24th. That would be the 24th. When am I doing the 24th? Be at M20. No, I won't be at M20. I'll be driving. I'll be driving then. Yes, next Wednesday is the day before M25. Lewis Bay one. Hey, how you doing? That's a day that I'll probably be driving. Wednesday the 24th, live. Let's see, live. Possible. Live. Well, okay, well, we can shoot for it. I mean, I could pull over somewhere. Pull over somewhere. But if I'm driving with somebody, I'm sure they won't like it. So I'll have to let you guys know ahead of time. Depending on where I am, we can watch you drive. I don't have, what is that? Big old thing that Captain Jack has for the internet that he hasn't set up yet. All I have is my Verizon box. He has, I can't even think of it. Anyway, we'll see about doing Wednesday the 24th. Yeah, because next Wednesday we will be with the 17th. Yeah, we'll see on the 24th. Yeah, Starlink. Yeah, he has Starlink. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. It's like I was trying to think of it. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm built different. Troy's fast. Yes. Yeah, Captain Jack has Starlink and won't even set it up yet. But it's so expensive. That is so darn expensive. So yeah, and I still have my scenic highways and byways, so I can check out some stuff in Tennessee and Kentucky and maybe even some in Virginia. Yeah, Starlink. And he's the one with Starlink, not me. Now you can't have no trees in that area for Starlink. So I'll be looking at I'll have to get some ideas, but I'm sure there's so much to do out there that, you know, I'm probably going crazy. I'm gonna need me a job, a little something to be able to do stuff. But I will be slowing down for winter. I will be slowing down and kind of trying to hibernate, because when it gets too cold, I'm not gonna be going nowhere. So wherever I'm at, I'll be laying low and only going out when I possibly can, which is understandable, right? Yeah, unless I'm in Florida. But I heard it's real hard to do van life in Florida. Live in a van in Florida. You know, they're all slick to us. Especially with Hank. I think they would figure me out right away. But they figured me out in a minivan too, so. When I was out there in 21, they figured me out. I was at a Walmart. And I was at apparently the wrong Walmart to be sleeping there. You have to go to the other Walmart. So the cop woke me up and said, you have to go to the other Walmart to sleep at it. So, yeah. So I haven't been down there and doing van life. Doing anything with a van. I haven't, you know. I could probably experiment. See what's up. Maybe we'll see. It'll be a slow drive down there. Yeah, it'll be a slow drive down there. Because it costs a lot. And as far as Arizona, don't count me in for Arizona. Count me out. Count me out. I'm not doing Arizona this year. Yeah, I might go to Florida. I might be, you know, just on the east-south coast. Or I might be back in Michigan. You know me, I'm like a one or 2 month 1 or 2 month person that can do stuff, and then I have to get back around here. But I'm gonna try, and if other people can do it, so can I. Yeah, but they also have help, so I'll see what I can do. Nothing's guaranteed, you know. Yeah, nothing's guaranteed. I vote for Michigan. It's cold. It's gonna be really cold, and I don't like it's. I don't like driving in the winter and having to go get gas and all that craziness and diesel heat and the diesel fuel for the diesel heater. Yeah, the diesel heater, man. And if you're not in the 12-volt system and you go over or under or anything else, this diesel heater just cracks up. My diesel heater cracks up, I tell you. I have the it's Viochock diesel heater. And it's very temperamental. It's almost as temperamental as my GoPro. As temperamental as my GoPro, I tell you what. Because today, well, last night it wouldn't work. The night before it wouldn't. Monday night it wouldn't work. Tuesday night it wouldn't work. And I'm over here freaking out because, it was like in the 40s and I was waking up at like 11 and then 1 and then 3 and then 5 and then 6. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm freezing. And it had the battery blinking. The battery kept on blinking. And the code was E02. And that either means you're too low with voltage or too high with voltage. And that battery. So it was like, when I looked it up, it says it could be your wiring, it could be you're low on fuel, it could mean all kind of stuff. So I've messed with it all day and got, real discouraged and worried about it. But then something told me, go and start up your van. I went and started up the van because I didn't drive it for 2 days. And I went and started it up. I let it run. Came back to my little display thing for my diesel heater. Turned on pressed the power button. And it fired right up. Mind you, it already had my voltage was already 14.5. Yeah, 14.4. So I mean, I had plenty of voltage. I was over voltage for the 12-volt system, or maybe I guess it wasn't over. Well, anyway, I don't understand all that electrical jasmo. But yeah. Anyway, it worked. It worked, and I was able to. I turned it on high, like to 75 or something. Let it run for a little while, and then I shut it off. And that battery is not blinking anymore. So yes, I don't know what I'm doing. Of course I don't know what I'm doing, but I got it to work. I didn't need a guy to come and help me. But I was worried about it. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What am I going to do? We put some tape on the pipe. I think the intake pipe. We put some more heat absorbing tape on it, so to try and prevent some fumes. But I found out that the fumes are you only get fumes when you first start it up and when you shut it off. So that was one weird thing that happened, but at least now I have more, and I recorded what I did, so when something like that happens again, I'll be able to get it through my brain to start up your van. Maybe that'll help it. Maybe. Thank you. So yeah. So that diesel heater is very tricky. I don't understand it. You know, nothing that I can comprehend. I didn't wire it or nothing. Didn't set it up. I don't understand all that stuff, but I got it back working. And then we had to figure out the gas can. It's a marine gas can, 5-gallon, and it has a little air filter turning thing on it. A little air where you release air and then lock it up. That's confusing too. Well, oh, be careful from the fumes and exhaust. Yeah, I always vent. I always open up my windows, and I always open up my my roof fan. Yeah, I'm big on doing that. I did that even with, every time I cook, with my propane, I always vent. So yeah, I'm always doing that. So, and I have the pipe, the exhaust pipe going outside. The fumes are supposed to be going outside. So, I've been using this diesel heater since January. Yeah, since January. We put it in like late December. So yeah, it hasn't even been a year yet. So we're trying it out. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm doing this. I'm doing this by myself, but I do have lots of friends that are willing to help me and figure it out with me. Friends that I can trust and rely on, and I really appreciate it. Yeah. They know who they are. If you guys can give a thumbs up on this live and check out the previous videos that I've done. I went to the bear ranch. It's the guy was able to buy bears that needed help and rescue them and keep them alive. Does it keep warm in there? Yes. Yes, William. Yes, it does. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's even warm. It's even warmer than like a house or something, and it's cheaper. You just get that diesel fuel and put it in. So yeah. So I like it. I like the diesel heater because I don't have, when you're in a normal RV, you have to be worried about a generator, or you have to worry about if you're plugged in or all that other stuff. With this 12-volt system, it's a whole lot easier. And I plan on getting my solar panel from the minivan up on this van. And I plan on getting another battery for the wintertime too, so that I wouldn't have to worry so much, because last year's winter was horrible with the worrying about trying to keep everything running. And the solar panel, I found out that when your system gets too low, your solar controller shuts off. And if you don't know that it did that, you won't know to reset it. And if you don't know how to reset it, then you won't be able to do it anyway. So when I did see Kevin, the guy that I bought this van from, he was able to get the solar panels working again. And I got a bigger fridge. So, there has been some updates in this van that I haven't been able to show you because I'm so behind in the videos. So, that's why I came on here to, talk about it. And you'll be seeing all this in videos when I actually start getting them out. You'll be able to say, oh, yeah, she talked about that. Yeah, she did that. Yeah. So, yeah. So, it's good. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to do it. Just take one step at a time, right? Yes. But, yeah, it does keep me warm. That's why it's so important. That's why I freaked out when it wasn't working. I'm like, oh, my God, what did I do? I just got to learn about that gas can with the little vent thing. Are you supposed to once in a while go and vent it out? open the vent up and then close it back up, because the sides are sucking in of the gas can. They're sucking inward. So I don't know if I should release it a little bit every once in a while to let some of that, but I don't know. Someone's got to teach me on this marine gas can. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm slowly understanding all this. And if I get more, I'm going to be putting up the All Powers, the power station up for sale before I buy another battery, so I can get for the house battery, because I already have the one. I'm going to get another one. I might even get two. I don't know. We'll see. Because they're saying that it's not good to put a new battery in with the old battery. It's like, you know, when you change batteries in a, you know, a game or a clock or whatever, that you're putting an old battery with a new battery, so it's not good. So you need to, like, you know, put two fresh batteries in. So those batteries are expensive. So I don't know. I have to ask some people about that. Does it really matter? Does it really matter if you do that? So yeah, so that's what my plans are for the winter. Just, you know, trying to catch up and maybe do a live every other Wednesday. So the next one will be the 24th. So, and we might be driving. So I have to let you guys know if I can do it or not. So, yeah. So what else do you guys want to see in Tennessee if I go to Tennessee? Train keeps rolling all night long. Train keeps rolling all night long. I'm still house sitting. Yeah, I'm still house sitting. The house, my friend's house is up for sale. So, the train is coming. The train is there. Yeah. So yeah, so I've had an interesting day. With buying stuff and looking for stuff and trying to sort out what I'm doing, because, you know, do you ever put coins on the train tracks? I need my coins. No. I need my coins. I'll put coins on the train track. No, thank you. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? Any other places besides Gatlinburg? I want to see Nashville. I'm sure there's all kind of cool places out there that I want to see. And when I get down to Tennessee, I might not want to come back. I want to just stay there. It flattens them up pretty good. Yeah, well, I believe it. You can put a quarter in the little machines if you pay 50 cents, and it'll flatten the penny out and give you at least a decoration back. I like doing those. If I had to flatten a penny out, at least I get a decoration on it. Silas, hi. Hello. How you doing? You must be new to my channel. I'm going live from Michigan, the Detroit area. And I live in the 93 road track. I don't know if you ever watch van life videos or been in a situation where you had to leave your, you know, like your sticks, your house, and have to stay in something temporary, or if you like camping or whatever. If you like camping and stuff, you know, you'd probably enjoy this video. And traveling, I like to go travel and explore. When I was little, growing up, we didn't get to go a whole lot of places, so I've always had that fascination with, you know, all the other different states. What's all this look like? I hear about this and that and that, and everything just seems so far away, you know. So yeah, so hopefully I can do a little bit of traveling. And like I said, I'm not going to go to Arizona this year unless somebody pays all my gas and or I'm riding with somebody. Yeah, I'm riding with somebody. But that wouldn't be good for me neither. That wouldn't be good for me either. Because then I'm trapped. Yeah, I don't want to be trapped. So, I don't think I'm going to be in Arizona. You know, it gets boring. It gets boring after a while. And it's so far to drive. Hey, Adventure Bandits! Hey! You can ride with me. Okay. Hey, Adventure Bandits. Hold on. You want to see the road track? I can show you the road track. If you're going to be on here for a second, I can show you. I want to be able to go to one of your meetups. But I don't know if I can actually pull it off. Because I know you're doing one in Georgia, or you're doing one in Florida. No, they're not answering me. Okay. Okay. Anyway. One at Savannah Lakes. Okay, so there's the road track. Yep. Stay still, Tina. Okay, hold on, you guys. Okay. So yeah, hope you got to see it. Captain Jack Scrapper. Outdoors are done, hey! So yeah. So yeah, that was the road track from the outside. I've got the bathroom, I've got the fridge, the very nice. Congratulations, so happy for you. Oh, thanks. I've had it since like last October. Got the 2-burner stove, the sink, got a toilet, got a bed, and I'm living in it. Yeah, I've been living in it all this year. I went to Arizona in it. I'll probably stay the East Coast from Michigan all the way down to Florida this year. So, yeah. Very nice. Yeah, okay. So, that's what I plan on doing. And I'll try and do a live maybe every 2 weeks. Like I said, I will be traveling on the 24th. Gonna go to the Kentucky meetup. There's a Kentucky meetup, Adventure Bandits. And our M25 meetup. Our M25 meetup is in Merrill, Michigan. And it's the 18th through the 21st. And then the land between two lakes. What is it? Yeah. That's in Kentucky, and that's the 26th to the 28th of this month. So we'll be driving down after M25 to go to land between two lakes campground. Yeah. Hey Linda, how you doing? So yeah. Linda's been the one that's encouraging me to try and do a live stream. Pick a day and stick with it. Land between the lakes. Oh, land between the lakes. I thought it was 2 lakes. Land between the lakes. Okay, there we go. Land between the lakes. Thank you. I knew I was wrong. But I heard there was like 2 lakes. I thought there was 2 lakes. I could be wrong. But anyway. Anyway. So yeah. So just learning about the solar, learning about the diesel heater, learning about this diesel, it's a marine gas tank with a little air plug that you release. Just learning and learning and learning. So, hey, Kevin. He's back he's back down south, man. I got it working like I told you. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be going down south and going to Kentucky, and I've been seeing Adventure Bandits going to Tennessee and going to all these real nice resorts and stuff, and it'd be nice to go to a resort, but the outside of Hank doesn't look so pretty. You know, he's a 93, so a lot of those resorts will tell me hit the road, Jack, or hit the road, Hank. Hit the road, Hank. Yeah, because that's what his name is, Hank the Tank. So he doesn't. I need help with a paint job. Yeah. Nancy Drew. There was 2 lakes between Kentucky and Berkeley. Okay. Work and lurk. Anyway, hello all. Yeah. We're late to the party. John and Jackie's journey. Hey! I want to go to Pennsylvania to see you guys. How far up in Pennsylvania are you? I had family in Wilkes-Barre and Hilltop. Yep. I have family out there. Nanny cook. Dirk is lurking and then shouts. Dennis tomorrow 8 a.m. Oh, hello, Dirk. Hey, Dirk. That's cool that everybody's coming on. That's awesome. Leisurely Trippets out here too. Oh my goodness. I finally got them in a live stream. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Yeah. Just talking about my winter plans. Yeah. Talking about winter plans and the little problems I've been having and the little places I've been going to. You know, I just got back from, I'll show you. Hippie Magic! I don't know if I can find the shirt. Oops. Everything falls in my cupboards. I don't know if it's reading backwards or not, but yeah. Buck Lake Ranch. Hippie Magic. This was my 3rd year? Was it my 3rd year? 22nd, 23rd, might be my 4th year. No, 3rd year. Yeah. Wait. Backwards. Oh, okay, well anyway. Sorry. It was Hippie Magic, but here's one of my new shirts. Sorry. So yeah, it was Buck Lake Ranch. When I get my videos caught up, you might be seeing Buck Lake Ranch like in November or some crap. You're like, she would there in like September, beginning of September, and we're just now seeing it. Hopefully, I can get out 2 videos a week. That's my goal. Get out 2 videos a week and a live stream. turn the shirt inside out. They already know. I just told them. You won't be able to see the writing. It's no. Hippie Magic at Buck Lake Ranch in Angola, Indiana. Yes. It's too much work to do all that. And it won't work out anyway. But yeah. You know, we're a bunch of hippies. We're a bunch of hippies. And then I saw the Magic Bus. That's a, I don't know if they're national. No, they're not national. They're a local, popular tribute band to all the old hippie music. You know, they'll play, you know, all the cool stuff that everybody was playing. You know, like Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin and all that stuff. So yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun there. It got really cold at night. I mean, it was like in the going down to the almost like 39 degrees, and it was cloudy. And the day that we were leaving Monday warmed really nice. It warmed up. So yeah, it warmed up the day that we were all leaving. I was there from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we left Monday. And then after that, we went exploring in Indiana to some cool places that, you know, I'll tell you later. Oh yeah, you know, just little places exploring. I want to explore more in Indiana too. But it's like I'm always going to Indiana, Ohio, Michigan. I've been a little bit to Chicago. I was in Chicago this year too. Missed you in EXO this year. Doors was done. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wasn't at Shalisa's neither. Yeah, because we all were headed out to Hippie Magic. We were all going to Indiana. So hopefully those two won't line up so close together next year. So yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk with you guys and let you know what I'm doing, let you know what I'm up to and what I'm thinking about. Missed you also, Tina. I'm going to hang out with girls. Oh yeah. Yeah. I heard they all wore their gorilla suits and all kind of. I saw some stuff. I watched some shorts. I'm like, oh Lord. Sorry we didn't get a chance to meet up when we were in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, you were still pretty far away from me. You were like over like 12 hours away from me still. So that would have been really impossible. I would have had to be in the Upper Peninsula and then go all the way. The Upper Peninsula is really big. And you go from the east coast of it all the way to the west coast and then into Wisconsin. And, you know, even though Michigan doesn't look that big, you could be driving 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours in Michigan, and you're still in Michigan. It's kind of like Texas. It's kind of like Florida. You know, you're just driving and God, I'm still in Michigan. I think that's why we all need a break from Michigan, because it's like, man, let me get out of here. I might have to get a Sasquatch costume to stay warm. Oh yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Michigan's really big. And Wisconsin and all that is really big too. Because there's Wisconsin, and then there's Illinois. That's what's really confusing, to me at least. You can go up Illinois, and then you end up in Wisconsin, and I'm like, huh? Michigan, I mean, when you do Michigan, you end up in freaking Canada, so Oh, I went to Canada too. Went to Canada and got searched. Yes. They searched Hank. They had like 6 to 8 people surrounding this van. Yeah. And it was scary. It was so darn scary. They messed it up for me. I was going to stay there a little bit longer, but I just wanted to get back in the United States. They wanted me to take my generator out. The guy went over to me. He yelled to me and he was putting the generator. He says, "Hey, this has to come out." I'm like, "What has to come out?" He said, "Whatever's in here." I said, "That's my generator." He said, "Well, it has to come out. And we have to search in here." I'm like, "There's nothing in there. I'm just going camping for a couple of days here." And, oh yeah, they finally stopped. And then, they finally calmed down. And the one guy made me go in the other office, back and forth to the van. They wouldn't let me have my wallet. They wouldn't let me have nothing. And I was, wouldn't let me have my phone. They wouldn't let me have. And then finally, I'm like, he says, "You have to prove to me that you talked to somebody in Canada, letting them know that you're on your way from Detroit to Canada." So I had to go back and get my phone. And by the time I walked back and forth a couple times, I was all wore out. And I had to stop a little bit. And I already told the one guy that I had the heart problem. And I was slowing down and getting really winded, and because I was really nervous too. I had nothing to be nervous about, but I was afraid that they're going to tow Hank away. I was afraid. I was thinking that kind of stuff. So I had to stop and catch my breath because I got real tired and I just couldn't move. And the one guard came out and like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just having to walk so much back and forth between you guys. You don't believe me that I'm just going camping. I don't have nothing. I'm just coming here for a couple of days." I says, yeah, it was just one of those experiences that I just wanted to get back. I would really love to go to Niagara Falls, but I think it's going to have to be, I'm going to have to be the passenger princess. I'm going to have to be the passenger princess before I go back, because I don't know if I can handle taking Hank again, because that just made me a nervous wreck. So, all right, let me catch up on what you guys are all talking about. Whoops. I was looking at, okay, strip searched? You're funny. Get in the wrong lane in Detroit, you end up in Canada. Well, I was on the way to Canada. I went through the tunnel. Yeah, went through the tunnel. It was cheaper than if you go to Ambassador Bridge. It's like a couple dollars cheaper. So we were literally on an island. Have you ever heard of the French island? No. Never heard of the French island. Canada has a new reward program. I was trying to make some travel dough, so I told them to watch out for a road trek with a blonde chick with this with a sneaky look. The border never bugs me. I start listing all the goodies I'm bringing over one by one. Well, they were searching my van and they were opening up everything and had flashlights and all kind of stuff. My goodness, they were freaking me out. Oh, she just went to Niagara. I've been there one time years ago, probably 2006, I want to say. But I also had my 2 daughters with me, so yeah. Didn't know it was that crazy at the Canadian border. Love all the cool travels you're doing. Can't wait to see. Safe travels, Tina. And again, love the van. Have to get a late dinner, Ashante. Oh, cool. Thanks, Ashante. I know she's probably gone by now. Hey, Ashante. Well, that's awesome. That's really cool that they came on. Oh, yeah. I just wish I could go to some of their meetups and show them the van. But we gotta get some paint job going on with Hank to make him look nice. And we have to lie about his age. We have to make him look really nice and young. Yeah. We have to make Hank look young. We can't tell him his age. Because a lot of those campgrounds, if it's over 10 years old, you're out of there. Maybe that's why so many people change their RVs, you know? Or they just want to keep their channel spicy. Or they get, you know, they're able to get a sponsor that will give them a new RV for like a year or two. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's a bear, Sam? Okay. That would be really nice. Oh, yeah. That would be nice. But I would like a paint job on Hank. I want to keep him for at least another 2 or 3 years. Yeah. If possible. I've done a lot of work on him. Yeah. We did a lot of work on Hank. Hank the Tank. We already had the privilege of visiting Niagara Falls. It's a must-see. Oh, yeah. It is. I had my 2 younger teenage daughters with me at the time when we went. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, are you, Yolanda from Leisurely Trippin'? Are you going to go anywhere, like on the East Coast, or are you going to stay on the West Coast for the winter? But I know you said that you're not going to go to, you know, all of our known parts of Arizona. I didn't know if you were going to stay in, you know, like Vegas or something, Nevada. You're going to stay out there, or if you are going to go to just different parts of Arizona. So, Niagara Falls is so nice, and they have so many cool things. But if you go to like Florida and Orlando, it's kind of like that, you know, like kind of like Universal Studios type deal, except on the Strip. And Texas kind of has a little bit of that too, and I'm sure Tennessee has that as well. We haven't made up our mind yet. Okay. Well, I don't have the money to get my little butt to Quartzsite. And plus, you know how sick I got in Quartzsite. Everyone check out the bear video with her and Troy. She put out. Oh, I put out yesterday. Yeah, but it is cool. Thank you for mentioning it. Yeah, it is cool. It's one of those videos that aren't doing very well. I don't know why, but it's one of those videos that people will see, and maybe years from now, maybe they'll be like, oh, I want to go see this. You know, not sure which way we want to go. Not to the queue this year. Everybody was so sick last year. And, you know, it like to killed my little butt. Literally. So, I don't want to go back there because I was too sick. But I would like to see some places that I haven't been to. You know? I would like to go to the Grand Canyon, but maybe April or May. Yeah. Just maybe I'll mosey on that way then. You know, I'm just glad you are okay now. Yeah, me too. That was very scary. That wasn't good. And I haven't had no more AFib and thing. And I told the doctors that I wasn't going to be doing that procedure they wanted me to do. So as long as I keep my stress level down and I'm not with, high energy people that, ooh, let's do this, and real fast and stressful and everything else. I'm good. I have to just keep my pace, and sometimes I have to tell people, if you're going too fast or whatever, and you gotta mellow out, I'm not afraid to tell people that no more. Before I would be embarrassed, because I didn't want people to, get their feelings hurt. So I'd always try and keep up with people, and it made me sick. So if I can't keep up with you, sorry. You're just gonna have to wait for me on the sideline somewhere. Give me a chance to catch up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm doing what I can do, but I have changed and everybody's noticed it. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You can always park next to us. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. As long as I know where you're at. I really do want to go to the Grand Canyon because that's one of my must-sees. At least one part of it, because I don't think I'll be able to go up real far up that, with Hank. I don't think he'd be able to handle it, and I would have to be in someone else's vehicle. I think I would really need to be in someone else's vehicle. I'd have to be a passenger. A backseater or a passenger in somebody else's vehicle, one way or another. I'd have to be in one of those capacities. But I know Charlie Grace is about to go on. I don't know what time it is. No worries. Take your time. Life's a journey. Yes. You are high energy now compared to me in the slow me bus. I'm getting a little bit better. I've been taking some more vitamins and iron pills and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm trying. But I know Charlie Grace is about to go on at 8 o'clock, and I don't want to mess people up. So tell me what time it is, you guys, because, wait, what time is it? I don't know if my little clock up here is right. It says it's 7:35. Is it 7:35, you guys? 7:37. Okay, good. All right, let me know before 8 o'clock, because Charlie Grace is on at 8 o'clock, and I don't want to mess people up. I don't want to get people mad at me. But I really do appreciate all you guys coming on, hanging out with me, listening to me ramble. Listening to me ramble. I'm good at rambling sometimes. Oh, and I got, whoever I get to travel with, guess what? You guys will be seeing me use my walkie-talkies more. Yeah. You see me use my walkie-talkies more. Who is Charlie Grace? Charlie Grace is a lady. Charlie Grace Adventures. She got real pop. Well, she already had a channel that was established with somebody, and then someone took it over, and then she had to start her own channel. But she does adventuring. She's from Tennessee, but right now she's home base, I think, is in Alabama. But she travels all over. She has like a sponsor. She has I don't know if she has a sponsor vehicle, an Echo. She's driving one of those Echoes, those really big kind of weird RVs that are like, you could do some really good off-roading in that sucker. So, what is Jack writing? 10-4. Oh, 10-4, good buddy. Oh, okay. I didn't figure it out. I'm like, what's he doing? But yeah, she goes on at 8, and she's good because she lists a lot of the different activities that she's going to. And I want to go to Peace, Love, and Vans out in Florida. I want to go to the tiny house thing that they probably have in Tennessee, and they probably have in Florida. So there's all kind of things that are going on down south. January and February and all that kind of stuff that I would like to see. So that would be really, really good. So yeah. I know in the Tampa RV show, the real big Tampa RV show that everybody goes to is usually in February. So, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. It should be interesting. But yeah, we'll see what goes on. There's no guaranteeing anything, right? But those are my loose plans. My loose plans. Along with some hibernation in there too. I'll be hibernating like the bears. Be hibernating like the bears. So yeah. So I gotta mark all this down. I gotta find out when that, and then there's all kind of, you know, things going on down there. There's just so much to do and see down there. I just hope I can handle it. Hope I can handle it. You know, because I'm from north, and having to deal with the south is totally different. Hopefully it's a little warmer, because that's the only real reason, except for wanting to explore and see more places, is one of the reasons I'm going down there. So yeah, Kevin's got to put on my solar panel, and I got to get him to get a battery. Put in another battery for me. He's gonna be like, oh God. Like, oh God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be doing all that good stuff. Hopefully. Tentatively. So there is some updates that are going to be going on with Hank. And hopefully a paint job. Just a clear paint job. I hope she knows another Kevin. Oh, I sure do. The one that promises everything. So we'll see. We'll see if he actually lives up to his promises. We'll see if he lives up to his promises, man. You know how people promise you the world and then you get a bag of peanuts. So yeah, so we plan on having some fun. Meeting some new people. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to meet new people and go to see new places and have some fun and explore. Now I got a few things done for Hank while I was up there. Hey, I got it. Yes, you did. Yep. We got the fridge. You put the tape on the diesel heater pipe to help with fumes. You also got the little fuse box up there. Because you know our roads are bouncy. Of course, everywhere is bouncy. I hit a bump real good, and there's a little sponge to keep the fuses down. And I have a fuse box on my dashboard. And then one day, all of a sudden, because it was right after I got the backup camera, and I hit a bump, and then the backup camera stopped working. And my tire gauge thingy that tells you how much air is in your tire stopped working. Everything stopped working. My little cigarette lighter thingy stopped working. The little 12-volt plug thing. And when he came up here, he was able to adjust the sponge again to get all that working. So yeah, so we got some stuff done. We had some fun. We went all over. If I actually get these videos out, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. You know, actions speak louder than words, right? That's my motto. Actions always speak louder than words. So I've got to put out these videos. Gotta get these videos out. He's trying to show me how to do thumbnails, but that went over my head. Was a nightmare for our... Oh yeah. You guys had some trouble with all kind of stuff in your van, in your RV. But Yeah. It's been a trying year for me too. But we're gonna keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Gonna keep on rolling. Gonna keep on rolling down the road. We might only be able to go down a couple roads, but we're gonna get something done. Got to see her, Troy, just a few friends, and met some new people. Yeah, he was able to hang out with us. I didn't know how much he wants to divulge, in this, but yeah, we went out to some. Oh, he went up to the Hippie Magic, and we went to West Virginia. We went to Canada, and we went, places in Michigan. So yeah, I kept him busy. Kept him busy. I'm like, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here. Do you want to go to any of these places? And he's like, I don't know. Oh, I'm shocked we made it for Wisconsin. Yeah. Did you ever get your fridge working? Yolanda, did your fridge ever get working? I bought it. I had to buy a new fridge from Kevin. Yeah, I sold my little fridge and got a bigger fridge because now that I'm in here all the time, I need a bigger fridge. And I have the capacity to do a freezer, but it takes so much room to do that freezer in it that I lose a lot of refrigerator space. So I'm not entirely sure on that freezer thing. I think only when there's a real need for it is when I'll use it. But right now I'm doing okay because I was able to. I filled up that fridge pretty well. I like the big refrigerator. I really do. Yes, I can even put my water bottle in it and everything. Very fiddled with it and started working. Oh, that's good. That is real good. Yeah, ice cream. I'm just gonna get a little ice cream or something and eat it before I even get it in the car. Yeah, well, the only thing that I really miss is my sweet potato french fries. My sweet potato french fries with the Thousand Island and what else? Thousand Island and what else? Was it ranch? Or ketchup. Thousand Island and ketchup mixture. I love that. Some of those 12-volt plugs on fridges are flaky with some outlets. Yeah. They have a real, Kevin, they have the real long Class A RV. It was about as big as my trailer was. Long-wise, lengthwise. Yeah, they really have a house. Yeah, they have a trailer. They have a trailer on wheels, majorly. I wish my trailer that I had was on, all those wheels too, so I could roll that sucker down the road. I wouldn't have been in this situation that I've been in for 5 years. Oh yeah. All right. Is it getting close to it? No. Okay. But Klondike bars, with triple chocolate cake. Captain Jack just likes his cake. He wants his cake and he has to eat it too. But he gets a big old cake thingy. I would get the little ding dongs and the little cupcakey thingies from the bakery. Yeah. Because a big old cake you can't put in the refrigerator. We found out the hard way. Yeah. Yep. I'll show him your channel. I'll send him a link to your channel so he can see what you're in. I'm sure he's seen when I was in Arizona videos. Linda says yummy. Yeah, cake is really good. I have cake mixes and everything over at Troy's house that I needed to make, and I was thinking about that today when we were shopping together, and I'm like, I have cake mixes at your house. So yeah, I would love to make a cake. I'm still, in Richard's driveway. I could probably bake a cake in his house, but I don't have I do have a small old pan, but I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. I'm being lazy. I don't want to do all. I still have that little oven thing that I never even tried on a barbecue pit. That I should have showed you, Yolanda. And I should have showed Kevin, and I should have showed Jack, and I should have showed Troy. I had all these chances to use that. I've been carrying it around. It's not even out of the plastic bag. Yeah. Well, there's still hope. There's still, maybe we'll do something at M25. Maybe I'll use it at M25. Now you need to come back here and bake a cake. You come back here and bake a cake. Yeah, Captain Jack keeps talking about cake, and now I want a slice of cake. Yeah, I want a slice of cake now. I really do. I could go for a slice of cake. The only cake pan I have left is this. Yeah. I have the little square one. I can make a little cake. I can make a little one. Don't tempt me, because I might do it. Yes. I give away all my little cupcake thingies. It's crazy when you're in the situation you don't have a cupcake pan anymore. And you're like, what am I going to do without it? Power of suggestion and cake. Pineapple upside down cake. Oh, yes. Those are delicious. Yes, those are delicious. You guys are killing me. And I have 12 eggs. I bought 6 eggs today, not remembering that the guy from Barry from Hippie Magic, the guy that was camping next to us, he gave me 6 eggs. So now I have a whole dozen. So, and I want to bake a cake. That sounds good, Linda. Yes, it does. Sounds really good. And I had that cake mix too. I bought one because that was one of Tony's favorite cakes last year. And I was going to make it. I don't know. I think I left it over there. I think I left it at his house. Yeah. I'm going to have to go get another cake mix. See what you guys are doing to me? Now I'm going to have to get another cake mix. Bake a cake in the oven at Jack's house. At Jack's house. At Richard's house. Jack, you have a house. Did you know you have a house? I'm starting to crack up now. We better get out the wine now, man. Better get out the wine. Tina's cracking up. I'm over here at Jack's house. Oh, I'm not. Or when I go over to Kevin's, I can bake a cake. He has an oven. Yeah, and I go hang out with Kevin. I have an oven in the bus. Oh, sweet. Oh, awesome. Better make a practice cake first. Oh, yeah, you mean it in Jack's? Oh, yeah, because you don't know the temperatures of that sucker. I don't know. I'd rather bake it in Richard's oven. You can bake all the cakes you want. Oh, yeah, because me and you like chocolate. Sound and voice. Yeah, there you go. But I have this one thingy-majigger. This one thingy. I won't probably be able to put it back once I get it out because I have everything in here. Oh. If you guys watch van life with Anthony. Look at, oh God. I still have this brand new, hasn't even been opened. I got it last year. Had all kind of ideas for it. The Coleman little, yeah, the camp oven, the Coleman camp oven. Hey, Tina. hey, Kyle. 5 minutes to Charlie. Oh, I better cut this. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to have to work on this at M25. So anybody at M25, we're going to be working on this, okay? All right, that's a deal. That's a deal. It's a deal. We're going to do this at M25, and we're going to do it on the, you can either do it, we can do it on a gas one stove. Who's going to have a gas one stove? I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Either we'll have to do it, I don't know if you can do it on just the bonfire, or if it has to be on a stove. I'll have to be reading the instructions. Yeah. Alright, well let me let you guys go because Charlie Grace is going to be on and I don't want to mess her up. So everyone take care. Thank you for coming on. And maybe by the, maybe on the 24th, I'll do another live if we're able. And if not, then I'll be able to send you guys a post message. Be checking on my post. Be looking at all my other videos from that series I did, the Upper Peninsula. Alright, but everyone take care. See you later. Thank you very much for coming on. See ya. Bye.